Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another episode of the Dear CEO series. And today we are going to be talking about something that is definitely very timely for CEOs in these days that there's a lot of AI around us. So the question, virtual assistant or AI agent, how CEOs should decide. If you're a CEO, an entrepreneur, or a business owner, founder, whatever name you prefer, you have probably asked yourself this question. Do I need a virtual assistant or should I simply use an AI agent? With artificial intelligence becoming more powerful every day, it is very, very easy to think that AI can replace people entirely. So let's explore. Is this as true as it sounds on the surface? So we are going to be talking about the strengths and limitations of both virtual assistants and AI agents. And hopefully we will be able to help you make a decision, the right decision for your business. So let's get in. So who is a virtual assistant? A virtual assistant is a real person who provides administrative, operational, creative, technical, or executive support remotely. A skilled virtual assistant can manage your calendar, coordinate meetings, communicate with clients, organize projects, conduct research, manage emails, handle customer service, and much more. Beyond completing tasks, a virtual assistant understands context, builds relationships, solves problems, and adapts when priorities change. They are not just helping you get work done, they are helping you run your business more effectively. So let's quickly talk about the AI agent. So what is an AI agent? An AI agent is a software powered by artificial intelligence that performs tasks automatically. It can answer questions, summarize documents, draft emails, create reports, schedule reminders, analyze data, generate content, and automate repetitive workflows. That's quite a mouthful, I guess. AI agents work around the clock and can process large amounts of information within seconds. For repetitive and data-driven tasks, AI is efficient. So let's talk about the pros and the cons of hiring virtual assistants. So let's start with the advantages, of course. Virtual assistants bring emotional intelligence, hopefully. Well, I know that AMA virtual assistants bring emotional intelligence. That's one of the selling points. Virtual assistants understand people on the average, and I even want to pause and tell a story here. So I got a client who lives in another country, in fact another continent, and he needed to speak with a lead that he got that is in the country that I'm in. And so he reached out to me, and he sent me the lead's contact, and he told me that the lead told him that he had been scammed prior to when he met my client. And that so my client had pitched the service to him, but he did not seem to be trustful of the entire process. And so my job really was supposed to go and convince the client. So for my client on the other continent, I am his virtual assistant because we are not physically located. But for his client, it was easy for me to go in person. So what I recommended to my client was, you know what, we can schedule a call and all of that, but I don't think we are going to build trust that way. And so my first meeting with my client's client was to build trust. And so we had thought that, okay, we'll first of all build trust, then after building trust, we'll have another follow-up meeting so that we can then talk about what we want. But by physically going to the client's office, he felt comfortable enough to say, okay, tell me what you're offering. And then we spoke, and he basically opened up and he spoke about his concerns. He asked questions. I've been following up, how are you, and all, and we are moving forward with the business. just simply because I do not know that an AI agent would have been able to achieve that. So we are talking about that virtual assistants understand people, they can negotiate, communicate professionally, resolve conflicts, and represent your business with confidence. They also exercise judgment when unexpected situations arise. So back to the story I was sharing. My client's client, when I got to the office, we eventually got on a Google Meet call with my client, and so he was giving all of the technical answers. But there came a point where initially we started with my phone, then the client says, oh no, let's get on his laptop. And so I joined with my phone and he was on his laptop, and it got to a point where his voice was muffled, right? And so my client couldn't hear him, and I was able to step in and say, well, why don't you use my phone and my headphones? Those are things that AI agents cannot do, not because they don't want to do it, but it was an unexpected situation. It came up and we had to deal with it. So what's the cons of dealing with a virtual assistant? They work within agreed schedules. So let's talk about the AI agents next. Their biggest advantage is speed. They can automate repetitive work, improve productivity, reduce operational costs, and are available 24 hours a day. However, AI still has limitations. It cannot replace empathy. I've chatted with some people's AI agents on WhatsApp, and I can immediately tell that, oh, this is an AI agent. As clever as it appears to be, there's that personal touch is not really there. It does not understand emotions or business relationships. It can generate incorrect information if given poor instructions. Without human oversight, mistakes can easily go unnoticed. AI is powerful, but it still needs direction. So which one should CEOs choose? That's where we started from. The most successful businesses combine both. Imagine letting AI draft meeting notes, summarize reports, and automate routine tasks. Then your virtual assistant reviews that work, communicates with clients, coordinates projects, makes informed decisions, and ensures everything aligns with your business goals. So virtual assistants provide the leadership support, human judgment, and meaningful relationships, while AI increases efficiency. Together, they create a stronger business, freeing you to focus on the core of your business, which is strategy and all that. So if you're a CEO or business owner looking to save time, improve productivity, and build efficient systems, we will love to help you. At AMA Virtual Assistants, we connect businesses with trained, reliable, and professional virtual assistants who know how to work alongside today's AI tools to help your business grow. If you're a current or an aspiring virtual assistant, AMA Virtual Assistants is also the right place for you. Join our community to develop your skills, learn how to leverage AI effectively, connect with opportunities, and position yourself for success in today's digital workspace. Whether you're looking for an exceptional support virtual assistant or an exciting career as a virtual assistant, there is a place for you at AMA Virtual Assistants. Connect with us today and let's take the conversation to the next level. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe,